a markups 3D creator. Have 2,000 plus customizable packaging templates and gear lines with 3D markups. 80% time saving convenient. Get started quickly, one-click export. Online 3D modeling bring your packaging to life.
All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining the live. This is Kason the artist once again. I know, sorry, it's been a long while, but I've been busy since Thanksgiving, and I intended to go live a few times, but yeah, stuff happened and didn't happen. So, but anyway, here I am, and it's gonna be a different, well, not so much different anyway, but I'm gonna be going over how to draw one of my characters. Her name is Scarlett, and is requested by one of my cousins from Thanksgiving. They asked if I could do like a little tutorial video, and that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. So y'all can just I'm gonna start in a few minutes, but for the meantime, just please sit back and just relax for a while. Alright, now it's gonna be time to get started. Oh, but sorry, before I do, so as some of you may know, I have my own webtoon. Let me see. Oops. What the? There it is. Hit the wrong button. So I have my own webtoon called Skylark under K Anime. Which, by the way, I do gotta change the name whenever I get a chance. So if you'd like to see more of my characters and their adventures, be sure to check them out. I have 3 episodes plus a buffer episode. I'm redoing the first episode, which will be out pretty soon, I hope. And I'm also gonna be doing my 4th episode, which will be out maybe before or a little bit or maybe after the new year. So if you like, you feel free to check that out. But let me give you a little preview on what's going to be going on tonight. Let me see. So this is the character I'll be drawing tonight. Her name is Scarlett. She was originally a character one of my aunts requested me to do. Scarlett here is deaf, and she belonged to a group of characters called the Young Deaf and she was one of the last characters I designed for her, and she has as you can see, she has very long scarlet colored hair, which hence her name, and glasses. She's also completely deaf, so she communicates with sign language. And yeah, she's an entrepreneur. So just a little just to know what's going on. What? There it is. All right, and tonight we're gonna be doing a tutorial on how to draw her. All right, so let's start with our head. So when I draw characters, I like to start with the head. So when starting with the head, I like to draw a circle, and then a line going down, which gets their face right and stuff. So let's make the circle a little bigger. And I like to make the and then I make the face, well, the head. Then around the circles, you make the lines that form the chin and the facial parts. That makes sense. I probably don't know what I'm saying, but if y'all understand it. I'm more of a visual learner rather than anything else. So hopefully a visual demonstration will help you understand. Hey Shakir, what's up? Thanks for joining. How are you tonight? Alright, let's do a close up a little bit. So continuing. And then next you gotta draw the neck. So like right on the side right here, I like to draw a little two little lines in the form, two little curved lines that'll form the neck. And then make the line like go a little over like this to form the neck, and then you curve the lines again, that'll form the shoulders. Let me move that over a little bit. But when you're just doing the head part, it's also helpful to do like a little line right here. Give you a good sense of balance. Let me see. Good, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I was a little busy for a while, but now I'm finally going live right now, just drawing. What's this? Yep, feels good to finally get back in the drawing space. And oops, let me see. So anyway, how are y'all? How was your weekend? Y'all doing okay? And I like to put two little lines right here that'll indicate where the eyes are going, like a little bit above, like the circle area right here. Here, and I'll draw a little circle that'll make the head get the head shape going. And well, you'll need to do this part, but this will help me clean up a little bit. And on the top part, this is where you draw the line. This is where you draw the eye, the top eyelid, and then going down. And then same thing on the other side. The eye shape can be however way you want it. Now let me see. Yeah, my weekend had been really good. That's good to hear. I'm glad you had a good weekend. Let me see. Who is your favorite character to draw? I got a few favorites. Let me see if I can pull them up. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I say one of my favorites is Akira here. He's one of my main characters of my comic, Skylark. And yeah, over time he grew to be one of my favorite characters. He's a pretty cool and chill guy. So whenever a chance I get, I like to draw him whenever I can. And let me see. And another favorite I like to draw is Bluebell. Yeah, these two are my favorites to draw so far. I don't know, just like, well, I do like my favorite color is blue, so that's probably a good part of it too. He reminds me of you. I hear that a lot. But I do want to confirm he's not me. Despite what, I mean, we have similarities, I'll admit, but no, we're two different people. Like the spitting image. I get that a lot too. Hi KK, hey Armani, thanks for joining. How are you? Oops, excuse me. Alright, going back. And repeating the eye process. And then do the circles for the pupils. And on this line right here, right in between the eyes, like to do a little curve right here for the nose. And then a little line on top of the eye part for the eye, was it the eyelid? And of course, can't forget the eyebrows. Let me see. Let's see. It is Armani. Hey, Armani. Oh, good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Having a good day so far. I just chilled out for a little bit. Now I'm just drawing tonight. But Auntie Tiffany says she loves you. Tell I love her too. I love all of y'all. Cool. Thank you. Alright. And let me erase a little part of this. So there we go. This ain't something you have to do, but just something I like to do sometimes, just to get the face proportioned right. And for Scarlett, she has like a cat-like pupils. And of course, can't forget the mouth. And then a little line under here for the lips. And you curve. So for the lip part underneath, here you put a little curved U part, and then you put like the U on top right here. All right. Oh, and of course, can't forget the ear, so add a little, like a little circle on the side. Oh, then again, well, I mean, Scarlett, she actually doesn't show her ears. It's covered by her hair, which I'm going to show in a minute. But before, also, she has glasses, so if you also have a character with glasses, first, it's good to, like, get the face sorted out first, and then, like, draw little lines. And for my characters with glasses, I like to draw the I like to draw glasses like under the eyes a little bit right here. And for Scarlett, her glasses are like round. And then a little line right here for the lens. First, let me erase a little piece. There we go. And now time for the hair. So when you're drawing, it's good. When you're drawing, it's important to like get the head part sorted out first. Not that I always do that, but decided to show that. Gotta show like the head part like here, so that way you know where the head is, so you don't. Because when you're drawing, you don't want the hair to look like, you know, this. It'll just be all over the place. But I mean, nothing wrong with that. If that's how you want to do it, then by all means. But let's get Scarlett's hair. So with her hair comes a little over. Her hair covers most of her face. She also has like these two little side pieces on her side of her face. That covers a majority of her side. That covers her ears. And finally, first, let me see some. Alright. Let me see what y'all saying. Armindy is also watching on her TV and she says hi. Tell her I said hey too. and this is her favorite character. Yeah, she told me that on Thanksgiving. That's why I'm doing this little tutorial to teach her like how to draw, or just how to like to give her some tips and pointers. And Armeni says she looks similar to Zeke. I mean, there's a little. They have red hair. That's a little similarity. I didn't really plan on that. That just sort of happened. I'm drawing a little collar for her outfit. Sometimes when you're drawing the outfits, make sure like that there's like this little line right here to indicate for the collar, or however. But for Scarlett here, then right on this top part, that way it looks like it's in like a. That way it looks like an actual outfit. Well, how can I say it? There we go. Looks like the collar for a suit, which Scarlett does wear. And then you put the little line right there. Alright, that takes care of the head part. And now we're going to do here we go. There it is. Now we're going to do the side part of her head. So once again, you're going to make another circle. Hold on, let me make a lighter bread. You're going to make a circle part again. And then right here, you're going to make, this will be the indication for the ear. And then on the side here, you're going to have this will be the face part. Have a little line right here. And then right by the ear, you make another line, and then put a line like oh so far, and then have it like in an angle instead of curving it. That way it'll be like the chin. Oops. Maybe not that curved, but however way you want it. Let me fix that up. I'm doing a tutorial, but I'm messed up a little bit, but oh well, nothing's ever perfect. So with female characters, you maybe actually it's better to like curve it a little bit. So that way it looks more curvy instead of, how it's square like most male characters are. Like if you're doing a male character, make sure like it's angled a bit. Or if you want to do it for a female character, by all means too. However you want to do it. Alright, let me see what you're saying. She says, thanks for the shout out. No problem, of course. And thank you for the subscriber. Thank you for the shout outs to my channel, for the subscribers. I appreciate that very much. Let me see. Why did you use the red as an outline instead of black? It's easier. Like when let me show you. Because this is basically like the sketching portion. And like when you draw, So like most times when I draw, I used to like use the pen. I use a pencil to sketch, and then I use here like this pen part. This is the pen part, and of course the pen is black, or sometimes it doesn't have to be, but that's what I use. So like using a different color will help me. It's easier for the sketching portion of this. So like sometimes, and if you wanna use like a pen to outline it, and then you can erase like the sketching part, like the sketch part, and then you can color it. It'll be looking cleaner. So that's why I'm using a red one. It's easier to basically get the sketch part out. All right, let me see. What's this? All right, hold on just a sec. Let me see. I'll do that later. All right. Anyway, after you finish, can you draw Naruto with the 9 tails behind him? Let me see. I might if I have some time. I'll see how this goes first. All right, let me see. Where was I? Oh yeah, like when you get to the side part of the head, do like this little curved part right here for the nose. So like do like a little S part right here. This will indicate where where the eyes are going. And also you do the lines right here. But instead of doing both eyes, I'm now just doing just one eye right here, since it's the side of the head. Oops, let me fix that. And since the eye is on the side, so instead of having it in the middle, or you can have it in the middle if you want the character looking like this way. Well, let me go back a little bit. So you can have the eye like that if you want the character to look this way. Or if you want to look in front of you, you go closer to the edge a little bit, so it looks like the character is looking forward. And once again, do a little line on top of the eye for the eyelid. And the eyebrow, of course. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to draw like a lip part, when you're doing the nose port right here, then you curve it again. And that'll be the lip. Or if you like, you can also do a little line right here. That'll help you indicate where the lip is. And then once again, make another bump right here, and that's the lip. Let me erase that a little bit. There it is. Let's pull that up a little bit. Actually, hey Pinkbird Studios, welcome. Thanks for joining the live. I'm just doing a little tutorial on how to draw my OC Scarlett. Here, this is a full view of her. She's a deaf character who I made for one of my aunts a while back. She's also an entrepreneur. And I'm just showing her a little go-to on how to draw her. And a little, some art tips here and there. So let's see. So continuing. Now where was I? Alright. Oh, and one more thing. Since it's on the side here, it's also important. Like when you reach this part in the back side of the neck, like draw a little circle right here. This will indicate where the shoulder is. And then you could like do a little line right here. That'll help you know where the chest part is. Or you can curve it a little bit. And once again, we're drawing the glasses. And once again, we're going to be doing the hair. And we got her side of her head. Well, let me make it a little darker. That would be clearer to see. Also, when you're sketching, it's okay to like to use like color pencils, like to get a sketch in. It's also useful, and if you want to get like a little more detailed to see where the process is, you can also use a bit of darker colors. So that's the part of her hair, and then alright, and then once again the top of her hair. Alright, we got the side of her head done. Well, let me make the glasses a little darker so it's clearer a little bit. What? Oops, wrong one. Alright, now we got the front side of her head and the back side. I mean, the front side and the side profile. And now we're going to be doing we're going to do a full body view of her. So when doing a full body, it's okay to, start with a small circle for the head and then do like a line going all the way down. And then do some lines right here, the shoulder. This the body. And this the lower body right here. So and also it's another thing that you can make a little circle. That'll know where the body part is. And on the lower part, you can make the line like right here inside the circle, or however you want to do it. Or you can also use like squares too, but that's mostly for male characters. So Scarlett's a female character, so I'm using circles. All right. And once again, make the line right here. And let me erase that a little bit. There we go. So we're repeating the first process. Make the head part. And then the neck portion. Oh, I think oops, I overshot the shoulders. That's okay too. If it's not positioned right, you can just erase it. Like I'm doing. And then, like, again, you make the little curved lines. And also make some circles right here at the edge right here to indicate the shoulders. And hold on a sec. And then little lines right here going like make a big U right here with the circles for the shoulder parts. And that makes the body here. Alright, let's see what the circle is again. Oh. Let me see. Alright, so the body right here, then make another line right here. That's where the lower part will be. Ignore the last process. So, but if you can also do a line right here instead, so you can have you can have a line going curved. Let me go forward a little bit. Make sure it goes in, almost a V shape, and then have it come out like this. Sort of like an hourglass figure. So you make two lines going in, but make sure they're touching the line, and then have them go out. And then with these two lines right here, you curve them into a line like this to form a triangle shape. And then make a little two circles, then that'll be where the legs are going. And then have have a line going down so much, and then have like a little circle here. That'll indicate the knee part. This isn't something you don't have to do this, but well, it is a basic part. But if you want to do something different, then by all means. And then that'll go right here. Well, let me lift that up a little bit so you can see clearer. There we go. And then go up. There we go. And similar. You have a circle going right here, and since I'm having the arm go like this, that's how I'm gonna curve it like that. And then I'm gonna have the other arm going down. So that's the basic body part. It's the basic body structure. Let me see. Let me see. Just finding some better recording sites like OBS. Yeah, I'm using what's it called? Streamlabs, and for a while it has been giving me like a little bit of trouble, but I mean it's pretty decent. But I mean I did start with OBS, but I haven't used that in a while. But I may get back into that. But yeah, OBS it was pretty good actually. I mean I did have some trouble, but that was due to the internet, and I just haven't really used it in a while. Nice autonomy. Nice anatom. But thank you. Thank you. I can't read, but thank you anyway. Streamlabs, yeah, it's similar. It's like it runs similar to OBS. It's what I've been using for a good while. It's pretty good. I mean, I had like a little bit of trouble here and there, but otherwise it's pretty good so far. Okay, I'll check it out. Be sure to. Nice anatomy. I hope I said that right. Anatomy, yeah. Well, thank you. I do get tripped up sometimes. Well, most times actually. But anyway, continuing. And once again, we're just erasing a little bit of the sketch right here so I get to make it a little more clearer. Oops, wrong button. Let me make there it is. So that way y'all can see it and I can see it. And once again, the eyelids and the eyebrows. And this middle line here help you indicate the in-between where also you can draw the nose. So start right here and then and on the bottom right here, this could be where the mouth goes or however you want to do it. Let me see what y'all saying. Oops, almost forgot our glasses. So once again, curve it up a little bit for the glasses and then make a little line for the lens. And then her hair part. Down the top, making her hair. Alright, making the circle a little closer right here. There we go. Then for the arms, make a little curve right here. Then right there this line goes, make the arm part. think I made the head a little too big. Let me see if I can fix that. Well, we'll fix it along the way. Then once again, make the arm going down. And make the circle and have the arm like curve a little bit, not too much. And make a circle right here. Then curve it right a little bit, then hair. And next we're going to be doing what's possibly one of the hardest parts, the hands. So for the hand part, you make a little square. What helps me is like you make a line right here. And then you make another line going into this. Let me erase it so it looks a little clearer. So make a little shape like that. It looks like a hamburger part and the top bun. And then make like circles like within them. Then you make two little lines right here. And then do like a circle once again like with the arms, but make them. Then once again, and then. Yep, and that's one finger. Or when it's like this, you can do it like that, and then make a circle here, and then let me make it clear. Use a black part, like a black outline. There we go. Here, you just make it a curvy was it cucumber shape right here. That because she's holding her waist right here, so that helps. That helps if you have a character that's holding that has their hand at their waist. So it'll do like a little top on this line, do like a top circle, and then go down, and then go right back up. So I'm going to be doing that again, but this time make the circle right here, and then there we go. Huh, what do you know? That came out good for once. And yeah, since Scarlett's a female character, so she has to have a female form. And these little lines here indicate the collarbone. And then, let's see. Oops, we'll fix that in a minute. Then once again, do the circles for the legs. So have them close in like a triangle shape, and then here you curve it. So make like a little curve right here, and do the same little process on the other side. Make sure it hits the circle part, which indicates the knee. And then make this make the left part right here, or however you want to go, make it curve. And then make this not too curve, or so that way it's just a line going down. So like right here, you curve the line right here. So it hits this circle, which will be where the feet go. And then repeat the process on this side. And then for the feet, you make two little lines at the side like this. They form a little box. And then you make a little top circle right here. That should be where the foot goes. Oops, let me fix that a little bit. Alright, now that's the full body. Now add the details. Make the hair a little long. So Scarlett's hair is long, so her hair comes all the way to her ankles. So this how long Scarlett's hair is. It goes all the way down to her ankles. And now time to make her outfit. So Scarlett usually wears a suit. And then make a little line for the suit, for the collar part of the suit. To make a little line that for the collar. Then you have a little line right here that makes the button shirt she has on. First, let me make this a little closer. There it is. Then make a little line right here for her sleeves. And make the line go down for her. Then what I like to do, I like to make it a little, I like the outfits to flare a little, so you make a little line right here, similar like I did with her collar. So that makes it look like the outfit is make it look like an actual outfit. So it, how can I say it? So we'll have this come down a little bit more, and then, yep, so it looks like that's the inside, like this, let me erase that a little bit.
2,000 plus customizable packaging templates and gear lines with 3D markups.
There we go. So that like that's the inside of her shirt a little bit, and then make a line right here. That'll know where her belt is. And since she's a female character, hold on, there we go. She wears a skirt, so to have just have a line like that going over. And since we know what that is, we can erase the leg part a bit. Then time to do the feet, which is once again also hard to do. So make little 2 lines right here. And then have a strap. Is that how you wear shoes? No, actually, hold on. I just remember something. But I just remember Scarlett wears boots, so you can't. So I'm making a line right at the top right here. Or if you want where the legs are, you can have it you have the skirt part come closer to here. And let's have the hair. Let's make the hair more noticeable. So that's the full view of Scarlett. And now we're gonna put her in full color. And to do that, so if you want to draw, this portion is called the inking part, where you use a pen, and then you basically trace over everything you just did with the pencil. That way, when you color it in, it'll look cleaner. Oops. So we're just basically tracing all the sketch parts of it. Well, not all of it, but basically a good sum of it. There we go. So this part of the process is gonna be might be a little difficult to some because as y'all know you can't really erase ink. So I'm using since I'm doing it on my computer, it's easier to erase, but you won't have that luck if you're doing it like with the old-fashioned pen or pencil. So when you reach this part of the process, be careful. So also here's a little fun fact. When I started drawing, I was actually bad at drawing female characters. Honestly, back in the day, I could not draw a female character to save my life. But I kept on going and going. Eventually, I got better at it because I kept doing it. And over time, now drawing female characters is now my favorite thing to do. And I do like the designs of many of my female characters too. So it's true what they say, practice always makes perfect. So if y'all want to try your hand in art, just know it's not going to be easy, but if you keep on going at it, you're going to be good at it. I promise you. Just look at me. I started with just a pen and pencil and a how to draw book, and look where I'm at now. I'm on YouTube. I'm showing, teaching everyone else how to draw. Funny how things work out. Let me see. I know when I used to come over, you used to have perfect anime pictures of girls and boys. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they were perfect, but they were pretty good. I was just actually getting the hang of that too. I was getting the hang of drawing, like drawing boys and female characters. I just kept going at it, and then it all paid off. fix that a little bit. Just know when you get to inking part, erasing is not going to be as easy as you just saw, since I'm doing it on computer. And another important thing I want to point out is, there's no point. You don't have. It's not. You don't always have to rush. It's okay to take your time and slowly get there. Just messed up a little bit. And just so you know, when you finish the inking process, it may look different than your sketch part, but if it does, that's okay. What? Oops, wrong button. There it is. So, let's remove the sketch part. So that's with the sketch. Basically gives you the blueprint, basically. And without the sketch, now you just have the lines of the ink. And now we get to the real fun part. We're going to get to the coloring portion. What? Oh, alright, got it. Let me see. So since I'm using a computer, I'm just gonna fill the basic colors in. Erase a little bit part of that. And hence her name, Scarlett. I should have used that. What? Oops. I use red. Yeah, so inside Scarlett's glasses have a pink tint, have pink lenses. And hence her name, her scarlet colored hair. What? Oh, I used the wrong color. So for me, the coloring portion is basically one of my favorite parts. So I always love getting to this part, the process. Yeah, hit this rope. Oops.
I took my Instagram story views from this to this, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same. Go to ManyChat and sign up with a free account. ManyChat is meta approved, so there's no need to worry about getting chat banned. Then you're going to go over to automation and click on new automation. ManyChat has tons of pre-made flows that you can choose from, so you're going to choose this second one that says story reply. Then you can select if you want this automation to work on all of your stories or a specific story. Then you're going to set up a specific keyword that you want your audience to reply with.
And here we go. Got the full view, or side view, and the front view of Scarlett Skies. Well, her last name is Skies. Skyes. Let me see. Scarlett looks like Sasuke's daughter from Naruto. You think? Really? Huh. Okay, I guess I could see that a little bit. I never really thought about that, but yeah, I guess I can see the resemblance. But yep. So here's the full color view of Scarlett. You know, I just forget. So Scarlett got her name from, well, as you can tell from her long scarlet hair. That comes all the way down to her ankles a bit. And if you're wondering, no, whenever she walks, it doesn't get in her way for some reason. And as I stated, Scarlett is deaf, so she can't hear, but she communicates using sign language, and she can also read lips. She also runs her own business to help other deaf people. But that's a story for another day. Oops, I almost forgot something. She has like cat-like pupils. I almost forgot on the full sketch. By what time? Oh wow, it's been almost over an hour. All right, and oh yeah, you did asked me if I could do I can draw Naruto with the nine tails behind him. So I'll do like a quick sketch of that for like 5 minutes or so. Oop, before anything. Since I'm using a computer, I gotta save it. And I'll check that out later. Template. Alright, hold on a sec. What's that mean? Alright, yeah. So I don't know what's going. So I'm getting some kind of pop up on my stream deck, which where I'm using to record this. So I'm gonna have to cut it here for tonight. But that suggestion to draw Naruto with the nine tails, I may do that another time. So I'll keep that. So that'll be for another video. Oh, I almost forgot. When you're an artist, there's one important thing you gotta do. You always gotta sign your work. Always make sure you sign your work. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to end the live here right now. But I'll stick around for a few minutes. Any other questions? Any other comments? Anything y'all like to add before I sign off for tonight? Alright, so I'm not seeing anything else, so I'm gonna sign off for tonight. Anyway. Let's see. Good night, KK. Well, good night, Armani. Good night, everyone. Thank y'all so much for joining the stream. I hope you liked it. I hope that you find it very helpful if you want to draw something or if you want to draw Scarlett. I may also do other tutorials on my other characters too. And I'll definitely keep that suggestion to draw Naruto the Nine Tails. I'll do that maybe in another stream. Alright, so all y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining. I'll catch y'all later. This Kason the Artist signing off. Thank y'all and good night. Oh, and before I go, one more thing. Y'all can be sure to check out my webtoon Skylark. It's on Webtoon Skylark under K Anime, Kai Anime. I got 3 episodes and like a buffer episode. So if you like, be sure to check that out. And alright, that's it. Thank y'all and good night.